Hey people, how you doing? This is like the second time I just like tried to redo this again. Okay, this time I pressed save just to show you what would happen, but they just eliminated, just threw that one all the way out. There's a lot of resistance to what's being spoken, okay, in this video, and that just goes to show you how imperative, or my father wants you to understand. It's gonna get out. I mean, but this is my father really wanting you to really hear this. So he's allowing these things to happen, okay, to show you the resistance against the truth, okay? The liars don't want you to hear the truth. And so, like, they just literally cut me off right in the middle of, after I was about to give an explanation. There was a glitched out on this after the second explanation, okay? So this is actually the third time. So I want you to just pay attention, okay, and just listen. And I'm going to pick up and show you exactly what it is that my father wants you to hear, okay? 1 second. Glitches happen. My father wanted me to just go over something and repeat what was said because for whatever reason he allowed them to edit it. I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm talking about. Just follow. So they just pick up. Show you an example of what I'm talking about right here. Bring it back to you. You don't know anything. Damn, what you go ahead and lay hope everybody be rejoicing. Big lad. Hold up. Let me get right back here. Where you go? You been in the bubble. That's for a reason. And so the reason is to be able to usher in truth into your life. Usher in truth into your life. Eve. And to go on right there, I couldn't catch that though. For the Jews to be able to understand and hear things that they did not hear, because a remnant will be saved and return to Jerusalem. I don't know how my father gonna do that. I'm just telling you, I don't know how my father, he didn't tell me how he gonna do it, but it's written, so it's gonna happen. And so that's why I'm here. You know? And I say that because I want you to understand that you don't know until my father reveals to you anything. You don't know anything until my father reveals it to you. Nothing. Even if you read it, it's a mystery. It has to be revealed to you. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I see certain people understand certain parts of the mystery. Right? I'm going to tell you why. Not because it was revealed to them, because when it was revealed to the apostles, it was revealed to some of them that golden spirits was right there listening. So it wasn't revealed to them, but my father let them hear certain things. But see that? It cut me off. It was said it's only right that the real one introduced, revealed the fake one, and what they didn't show. See how I went straight to something else? They didn't say how I gave the analogy, how when you have an individual that may be... That was something that my father wanted me to reiterate because he... See right there? That's what just happened. I was giving an analogy. I was explaining something. They cut that out. And the analogy was this. When you're dealing with the real Christ, I'm the real Christ, and understand that it's only right that the real expose the fake. So it's just like if you have a room full of people and somebody in there pretending to be somebody they're not, and they're trying to be and play the role of Antichrist, being Louie Farrakhan. He's the fake one. Now, you don't have to believe that, but goes to show you this is the third or fourth time that I've tried to get this to you and they glitched it out. Last time they just ended the video. Okay, and when I tried to save it, I saved it, did everything I was supposed to do, pull it back up, just to show you how they ended it, it didn't even transmit. Okay, so that's just that part, okay? That's just one thing. Let's see if we can get through this. Hey, listen, that was something that my father wanted me to reiterate because he allowed them to glitch it out. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to eliminate them. They are irrelevant. What they did was irrelevant. What they did was just expose what my father wanted me to repeat to you. Okay, and so that's why I'm repeating. No relation to him. My name is spelled Pharoh, P-H-A-R-O-H. I was given that name for a purpose, okay? My middle name is Reuben, R-U-B-E-N. I was given that name for a purpose. Pharoh is a title, okay? It means king. I am a king. I am the king of kings that's written about in the word of God. I am the only begotten son. That's a play on words for the world. Secondly, my middle name is Reuben, spelled R-U-B-E-N, okay? And that's a play on the fact that the Reuben was the firstborn of Israel, okay, which was Jacob. I am the firstborn of my father. Do you understand? So this is a play on words that my father is just trying to give you something that you can understand based upon this level about who I really am. Okay, that's what I said, and I said it prior to saying what I'm gonna let this completely say about my birthday. My father set things in a play to no life, new stuff, right? New terminology. None of it matters. And so I'm here to tell you Yeah, I was saying that no lies of the truth. This third time I try to put this out there. I was saying how the Antichrist is a lie. Louis Farrakhan, Lil Louie is a liar. Okay, understand that he's connected to the father of liars. Okay, understand that there is no lie of the truth. However, the truth exposes the lie. So, howbeit there's no lie of the truth, in this instance, you got to understand in the revealing of the truth, the lie plays a role. The lie plays a role because if the lie wasn't out there, then the truth couldn't expose it. So the fact that he was out there and allowed to do the thing they glitched out, and there's another thing they were glitched out, is I was saying how no life stuff, right? Let me turn around. None of it matters. And so I'm here to tell you that I hope you're listening. And I hope even furthermore you can hear me. And I want you to understand something. At times you'll see that the glitches come out and you'll see that it's not going as smooth. Wait a minute, we missed something. Yeah, you did miss something. Okay, so if you miss something and my father bring it to my attention, I'm a press rewind, bring it back to you. Because don't think you missed something. It's just my father want me to say something over. He want me to repeat something. See, they have no able to catch on to. So I guess they think that I can't remember the train of thought. But what I was saying was something in the nature of this. A lie can't be part of the truth. And what I was saying was that the Antichrist Farrakhan, he exposes the lie. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they cut me off. Part of you learning the truth is to recognize the lie. And so that's why I am here, is to give you the opportunity to recognize the lie. They delete that whole part out, as you just saw. It just went that. What I mean by that is this, the word speaks about, it says that how my father created all things by his son, by me. Now, you're looking at my body, and you saying, man, you in the body, you in the flesh like me, and that's true, but you got to understand it's the eternal spirit that has entered into this body. You understand? That is the essence of who I am. And I told you the other day, I said, you got to understand, these bodies ain't nothing but just what we borrow, what we use to be able to complete. You saw Christ and you saw the things, the works that my father chose to do through me in that body, in that tabernacle, to set the stage for what you are experiencing right now. Will ultimately lead to my death, okay, and ultimately to my resurrection. The blood that was shed in the flesh to do what no one was able to do because of the spirit that he's attached to and the purpose by which he was sent here. So you have people, you can't. And see, they just cut off the whole ending of that right there. You know, that's just, you see, they just cut off the whole ending. And this is what I was saying, was that was the whole purpose of Christ. See, the whole purpose of me being resurrected was to come into the world as the only begotten son, to enter the world and carry out the role of high priest, Melchizedek. And entering the world, it says that he that knew no sin became sin. So in other words, I knew no sin. Okay, understand, I knew no sin, but I became sin. Well, how did you become sin? You look at the life of Pharaoh. And Pharaoh did things that were not Christ-like. So how is he Christ? And he did things that weren't Christ-like. That was the whole purpose of me coming, is to be able to overcome sin in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? I was without sin before. But see, now I came as the example of what it means to be born again. I showed it to you literally, virtually, right before your eyes. To be born again and to actually realize that not only when I was born again who I was, but to actually move on forward without sin. In other words, to the capacity in which you see me do things, it's not done no more. It's just not, because I've been born again. I am a visual of what you have not seen. Do you understand? That was the purpose. So now you can understand that also the blood that I shed as Christ in that body, let me be without sin now. Do you understand what I mean by that? What I mean by that is that the blood that was shed then gave me the ability to pick up my life again and to walk this out, yet be without sin, because the purpose, grab what was also revealed to you through those things that I spoke, until I